here because I got a little. I got to find my other headphones because I have a. I think well, I don't think I have a shortage in these headphones here. But anyway, hopefully all is well. Happy holidays. I ain't forget about y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Yo, we out here through all the spiritual warfare, all the little witchcraft, all the black magic and white magic and all these hate spells and these jars and all of that, right? So, yo, I got a good one for y'all today. Like this, and it's getting ready to get so crazy. The Most High, love you. Ancestors, I love you. Archangels, I love you. Spiritual team, spirit God, I love you. And all the people in the world, I love you. You know why? Because we have to learn how to be a better person. In order for us to be a better person, we have and had to go through things that we didn't understand, but we thought we understand before we actually did these things, right? So it brought us to a lot of turmoil, a lot of like, what am I doing? Man, there's so many tragic stories, man. So many tragic stories. But I wanted to get on here and speak about, the root that the scripture talks about, the love of money, the root of all evil, right? And so a lot of people say it backwards, but that's fine as well. But we're going to get to the concept today. We're going to not only get to the concept today, as you can see, I'm walking a little bit. I'm also going to the store, grab a couple things, so it might be a little bit of interruption, meaning that I may pause it, or which is polite, pause so we don't have no other background going on. I'm taking a little walk too as we do this. So anyway, got on here, the most times like, okay, talk about the love of money, and not only talk about it, but show people how it's so insane. And then again, I don't know, not going to be here before you long, so hopefully you'll be able to tap in and be patient. It's always good to actually take time to do things when you're not occupied or your mind is scrambling all over the place, because people miss a lot of information and important things that's needed in their life that they're praying for. So that's why we should be mindful to make sure we take time and make time to actually listen or do whatever that's needed or that's important. But anyway, so, all right, so the love of money, right? This is the reason why money is an issue. It's not by having the money or being a millionaire or even whatever money you have. We got a few factors. We're going to start not necessarily the bottom, but we're going to start everywhere there it is when we talk or discuss about this money thing, why the Most High said the love of money is the root of all evil. So we also notice that in all actuality, that a lot of people who get money that come from nothing to something, they're very selfish, for those who fit the category. There's a lot of excuses. A lot of things happen when you have people who do ill will intentions. When it comes down to money, you have people that want to be around you more, and they want to give you all the fake love that presented as real love, and the fake support, which is presented as real support, but in all actuality, it's not. And then you find these people who are codependent, or you find these people who just malicious. You know what I'm saying? So let me get to this part, because this is the part that the Most High wanted me to start off. So we're going to start off with the NBA. We're going to start off with, I'm going to use all of these, but I'm just giving you an example. We're going to start off with the NBA. We're going to start off with music industry. We're going to start with actors. We're going to start with many church foundations. We're going to also start off with wealthy people in the world who tries to encourage us how to get wealthy, but they never succeed in helping people get wealthy. Let's start with the wealthy people first. The reason why they don't succeed is because people are giving their last bit of money to be successful. And so what people are doing, they're putting a lot of information together, which is accurate, informed information, but again, they can't dictate if your outcome is going to be the outcome, which I respect them for saying that. They do say we can't predict it, for those who do, and a lot of them don't. in order to be wealthy and rich, you have to actually have the connection with the Most High, so the Most High can show you what it is that you need to be doing on the planet, so therefore you can be wealthy and rich. You also have to be financially literate in order to understand money, because all of us know and understand that we didn't get taught this in school. So it's very important for you to be accountant or learn how to do accounting. You don't necessarily have to go to school. It's not calling a shortcut and so forth, so on, but you don't have to necessarily go to school for this. Now, don't get twisted as I'm talking about these different things. I have to talk about these different things, but I'm only giving you a few examples versus giving you long versions. So this gives you opportunity to get the message. So the wealthy people, right? They have, if you think about it, if you put all the wealthy people money together in the world, they have trillions of dollars, right? Then you have the government itself, which prints the money, which is free. But they lie to people, telling people there's a debt, and this is a COVID, and this is a recession, and this is this, and this is the Great Depression, and this is that, and this is that, and this is this. All of it's lies. All of it's lies, all of lies. If no one believed that there's no money-making machines, the government, all you gotta do is go on YouTube and YouTube it. All you gotta do is look up something like, show me government facilities that actually print money, something like that. And then, you know, if that don't work, reword it the best way that you can to actually give you the evidence of that. I'm all about facts and truth. I ain't gonna lie about nothing. It ain't even about the wrath of the Most High punishing me. I just know better. There ain't no need for me lying. It doesn't make any sense. I'm not doing this to the fans. I'm here to inform people. If people decide to like, share, and follow, I love it. I appreciate it. Yes, you can get paid off of YouTube, but I'm doing this from the kindness of my heart. I'm doing this because this is the calling of my life. I'm already paid in full. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's different when you're doing something from the kindness of your heart versus you getting paid. You know, everybody can see that I just started back. I did start it years ago, then I stopped. You know, the devil busy and so forth, so on, but it doesn't matter. We here now. So that's one way. Now, if we look at the NBA and NFL, if we also look at the music industry, there's enough money. That's over trillions and trillions of dollars. That my point is they could help all the communities. You feel me? They got enough resources that they can build. That ain't even counting the corporations out here. They could do. If people wanted the world to be built on a standard of goodness, then those wicked ass people who actually are wicked, for those who fit the category, would do so. You know why the other good people don't do it? Because they don't want to lose the contracts that they've signed not to actually help any organization or any other priority outside of their foundation. If they get caught doing it, they will actually, of course, there's a violation of the contract. They'll get sued for it. Plus, you know, they got certain groups they donate to. They can't donate nothing outside of that. It's crazy because without me even having to look up the information, I actually saw it with my gift. And then when I so happened to look it up with my, you know, physical ability, I seen confirmation. You know, the Most High don't never lie. He never misses mark. Pardon the noise in the background. Somebody's hurt. So hopefully they'll be okay. That right there is a sign right there. You know why that's a sign? That siren sign? That's a sign of the Most High coming to lock them people up. He come to raise hell on earth. The Most High has come to expose everything that need to be exposed. Regardless if people listen to us or not, it's still going to happen. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. No matter how many people do not pay attention, even just one person paying attention is good enough for the Most High. Because the Most High is pleased, if you could change one life, it's better than none. And these people in front of us, right, like the music industry, they haven't changed anybody's life. They have caused many people to go to jail by misinforming people. Look at these little young kids out here. They just running around rapping with a gun, reckless, thinking that killing people, you get some brownie points. All you get is a graveyard and all you get is jail. You know what I'm saying? Prison, death penalty. You know what I'm saying? We can't blame it on the government. Hell, we know they the root makers of it, but it's still free will. You have free will to make decisions. And yeah, they'll suppress the jobs and all that stuff. People should just figure out something else. And there was a conversation I was having with a young guy, you know, a little younger than me, like 25, whatever. And he was like, you can't make money starting off from zero. And I was like, yes, you can. I said, I could take a rock outside and make money off of it. I could sell it to somebody who actually would like it, or I could take rocks and actually create a design and stuff that people are attracted to. I could take rocks and actually paint them or color them, and people are like, oh, that's amazing. Let me buy this for myself or buy it for my daughter or my kids or my grandmother, etc. So I don't hear nothing about you can't make money from zero. We all start from zero. If you go into a job, you start from zero. You put in that first hour, you first got your 10, 15, your $20 an hour, whatever the case may be, before they take tax out. So I don't hear nothing about no excuses. We ain't using no excuses. Now, why we not using any excuses? Because I am a prime example of using excuses, and it got me nowhere. And once I stopped using excuses, this was where it got me to have the mindset that I have right now. We're not worrying about no money, because money is currency. Currency is energy, right? And so as currency is energy, as you continue to be disciplined and focus on your manifestation, you will manifest. You know, you got these false, fake manifestors out here like, yeah, do this and do that, and this will happen. They're not telling you the truth, man. They're just not telling the truth. So the more you click on their page, the more you subscribe and all of that, you're struggling to find the results. And the reason why you struggle to find the result, because they're baiting you to actually click on their page. They get paid for that. Eventually, over time, when they have a certain amount. And the more you click on their page and stuff like that as well, besides subscribing. Anyway, it's all about gas, no brakes. It's all about exposing the truth over all lies. You feel me? So, anyway, so we get down to the NFL and the NBA, right? You got just one player itself has so much money. And the reason why you don't see these players in the community that they call the hood and the ghetto, which the government created the ghetto and the hood anyway, you know, because they needed to actually be able to have laws to be put into play. Shouts out to, what's the name for doing all of that? Jim Crow. Jim Crow is a segregation laws is what these are, where blacks and whites will be divided. And the reality is, this is what happened to blacks and this is what happened to whites, and then it goes on down the chain. You know what I mean? So that's where the law came in, but it goes deeper than that as well. But that's where it pioneered at, as far as why people don't see justice for real. But the Most High coming to clean all that up. People gonna have to do the right thing. That's just what it is. Ain't gonna be no more of that white and black. And it's done lighten up a little bit, but you know, free will give us the opportunity to make a decision where we want to actually go down that path. A lot of us been down that path. A lot of us don't want to go down that path. A lot of us haven't been down that path. So you have a lot of people who have been down that path, and hopefully you don't go. But before you judge a book by its cover, you got to be in that book, you feel me, to actually know how to blend in and so forth, so on. And you know what I'm talking about, that you can judge the person by that cover. But then at the same time, you rightly can't, because you're not internally inside them. Anyway, so the love of money being the root of all evil allows people to make wicked choices, poor choices. It creates deception, manipulation. It also creates liars, lies. People are out here getting insurance policies on people, killing them, or waiting on somebody to die. You got people actually in the nursing home that actually have family members that neglect them and reject them because they waiting on them to die and stuff like that, just to take the material things. And the sad part is that the love of money is the root of all evil. These people won't even do these things for themselves. You see what I'm saying? So by a person not willing to do it by themselves, they feel that they're entitled to take other people's stuff, you know? You got people out here also, the love of money is that you got males and females on how to manipulate or persuade people to actually give them money, but they don't never have nothing to show for it. Having clothes and a vehicle and a place to stay doesn't show anything. What's your bank account look like? And 9 out of 10 is broke. And 9 out of 10, they can't get one. Yeah, this gonna trigger a lot of people, but no, we gotta get this out. We gotta tell the truth. We got to let it be known. This is worldwide. I'm not talking about a United States thing. This happens in Canada, India, Russia, you name it. It's there. You know what I mean? It's there. I'm just giving short stuff, like short specs, because short specs is gonna get you to pay attention to the short spec. And then the Most High is gonna expand your mind so you can really see everything for what it is. So, for example, right? Here's another one. You got the people who be hustling in the street. You got people that's around them, whether they boys or the girls, right? They all have the same equal opportunity. Get up every 24 hours and go make money. You know what happened? You have those lazy people or them greedy people actually say, you know what? I don't feel like it, so I'm gonna leech out for him. I'm gonna leech out for her. Then the other segment of it, you have those who actually get a lot of money along with the other. You know what? I want it all. So what do? They either snitch on them, or they actually kill them, or they actually rob them. Or some even put spiritual work on them. So yeah, it's a whole bunch of stuff, you feel me? Coming soon though, I want to talk about sex magic and sex and what the purpose of sex was. I'm gonna show you how the devil works. Everything I'm talking about is the devil. Why the Most High warned us about the love of money is the root of all evil. So when we have money, right, you got people out there who got a lot of money and they selfish. They won't help nobody, won't give nobody a dollar, nothing. And then you got those who faking it, right? They say, what you mean? Like Bill Gates and all these other people giving these fake ass donations. But the donations really need to go to the children who have cancer, women who are actually homeless for real, men who actually homeless and jobless, and children who's actually in these foster cares. That's where the money really need to go. You know where they take their money? They go take their money and burn it. That's one. You can go find that too. Then you might run into somebody who's willing to confess to it. And then two, they actually go take the money and they also go, the word that I'm looking for is money laundering, right? They don't want to give up the money. They don't want to pay taxes. So they go hide it and pretend they don't make a certain amount of money. Then they create multiple businesses so they can have tax write-offs and stuff like that. It's a form of manipulation, okay? That's all it is, a form of manipulation so they won't have to pay X, Y, Z. But they want to tell you that you are broke, me is broke, and we in poverty. Let me tell you something. Devil is a lie. I'm going to tell you something, the truth. Why would the Most High send you to this planet to be broke and to suffer when all you need is the Most High and to be obedient and listen and have discipline? You can have anything you want. The Most High says this is without even a scripture. This is common sense, and this is facts, and this is truth. If you look at all those who have been obedient and disciplined to the Most High and give praise to the Most High, they are not in no trouble. They're not in no drama. They have peace. They haven't lost none of their finances. They don't have broken relationships. Their children are healthy and wealthy. Wealth ain't just a physical thing as far as finance either, y'all. It comes with health. It comes with a mindset. It comes with vocabulary. It comes with thoughts. It comes with emotions, okay? Abundance is the same thing. Money ain't just a physical thing. Money, you money. You know what I'm saying? When you step out looking good, as a woman or a man, you money. You see what I'm saying? We could use it in a lot of ways. We're expanding our consciousness, not being closed-minded no more. It's enough of this. I see too much messy stuff out here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to be a guide for you, give you the good advice. That's what my job is. I can't afford, nor will I do it if I could afford to give you bad advice. You're not going to get no bad advice here. You're going to get nothing but positive advice here. You're going to get some things that probably can hurt your feelings, but we're going to hurt your feelings to get that pain out the way, and we're going to heal it. You see what I'm saying? We're not going to hurt your feelings like your fake friends and fake family members, relatives, and co-workers, and the list goes on, right? That just hurt your feeling, never come and apologize, or they come and apologize, and then they turn right back around. If they don't do the same thing, but they turn around and do something else. Now, we ain't talking about that. See, that's that other stuff that we will be talking about at some point. And some of you may be here that are that, but it's okay. You should be able to sit here strong, because it is said that the fake is better than the real. So respectfully saying that you should be able to sit here and listen. If you don't want to do it, at least give it to your children. You'll be like, shit, this lifetime, I don't want to do right. I just want to be a messed up person, do all the ill will, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. Just pass it to your children, or meaning that you could put your children in position to actually hear this information, or be around a life coach, male or female, or some type of foundation that's going to help them build, break them generation curses and wicked ways and so forth, so on. So in the music industry, right, you have all these people that we looked up, for those who fit the category, it's not all of them, that we looked up or look up to that tells people it's okay to do drugs, it's okay to kill, it's okay to lie, it's okay to deceive, it's okay to manipulate, it's okay to be greedy for money, it's okay to hate, it's okay to be fake, right? Why do people give these people praise before they give Most High praise? But they know these people can't save them, nor are the people willing to save you at all. They ain't even thinking about you. They got their own trials and tribulation. But the point is, don't they remind you of lie, steal, kill, and destroy? That it said that the devil will do? He will come in and lie, steal, kill, and destroy. Let me tell you something. That's Corinthians. Dang, I left my paper. Supposed to give it to you guys, but I can post it later. There's a Corinthians that talks about the Most High explaining to people about misleading people. It's the worst thing ever to do. There's in the 10 Commandments, you said it has bearing witness, which means do not lie to one another. That's what bearing witness means. Do not deceive and lie to one another. People are doing this consistently. And then they're saying, God, forgive me. Okay, God will forgive you. And repenting. Repent means you will never do it again. Forgiveness is saying that you ask forgiveness for what you have done. And that just is a process you working on getting to the stage of repenting. But you can also get to the stage of not doing no more as well by forgiving. So asking the Most High to forgive and also asking the Most High to repent in these things that you're choosing to turn right back around and do it. Trust me, I did it. I was stupid. I don't know what the hell was I thinking about doing these stupid things, and I had to deal with consequences for doing these things. But I ain't gonna be on here too long, y'all. I ain't gonna get you too long. But yeah, and doing these things, and it was just my stupidity. But I'm grateful to be able to still be not sacrifice and live through these things and convert my life completely over to be the new version that the Most High had intended me to be from day one. I'm the one that took those different paths and stuff like that. I can remember when I was 18, I told the Most High, I know it ain't right, I know it's wrong, but I need to go out and explore and learn about the world and learn about what people are doing out here. So when I come back, I promise you I'm gonna come back. When I come back, I have a story to tell. Oh man, I went through it. A lot of stuff, just more to come. Went through it. I deserved it, and I'm proud to say it, and I'm grateful that I overcame every situation, even death, you know what I mean? Even I could have killed. But anyway, moving forward, so back into what I was saying is that, you had to pardon me. You have all these different greedy situations. You even have greed where people may not want to actually give you, say you come to a store, restaurant, whatever, any facility, any foundation based on anything in the public that requires finances, right? Money. You have people so greedy that they're not willing to even let you get by with $1, even though their register or their bank accounts or accounts is overflow with finances. So this is just a little bit about finances. I mean, as far as the love of money, why it's the root. And a lot of people say money is the root of all evil. Money is not the root of all evil. And the reason why is because money don't control people. People control money, and it's people's thoughts, emotions, and their behavior what dictates the outcome of money. Outcomes, situations. You got people killing over marriages. You got people killing a girlfriend, boyfriend, the kids, relatives, strangers, that deal with robbery and all of that. So this is a proof. The point I got on here, this is the proof that the love of money is the root of all evil. And what that means is man, whether it's woman, man, are greedy. And whatever he or she has to do, they're willing to do it to take somebody's life or take something that doesn't never belong to them from the beginning. That's the same thing as relationship. People see somebody with somebody and they snatch them. However, whatever way. If they can't get them, then they kill them. You know what I mean? Children get kidnapped. Like, oh, I don't have any kids. Okay, I'm just gonna find somebody and kidnap them. I'm gonna call CPP or CPPS or CPS. There you go, CPS, and so they can get their children taken or get the daddy locked up. All this crazy stuff. People have to reap what they sow. I don't care. When I say this, I say that I don't care respectfully, meaning I'm saying it in a manner where that no matter who you are, no matter what place of the world you are at, the Most High is watching you every day, every second. He's paying attention to your heart. He's paying attention to what comes out your mouth, and he also paying attention to all your actions. No matter who you feel that you got to impress, this is the closure, that you got to impress to make that person think you are this and that. The only person you need to be impressing is the Most High, because that's the one you're going to answer to. You're not going to answer to all your relatives, friends, and business partners and all of that. They got a place to put you in or out. People done got their game twisted. People feel like if they don't tell the truth, then the truth won't be exposed. Even if you leave this world without telling the truth is still written, because every guardian angel that each person have is writing down everything we do, every action we take, every action that we make. And then you'll have this thing in your inner voice or in your heart tell you not to do this and not to do that, and people go against it. You know how I know? Because I did it. I did it in the past. You're going to always be challenged with this, because the devil wants you to actually not serve the Most High. He wants you not believe. But people say they don't believe in the devil, but people out here doing the devil's work. And then the people who out here believe in the Most High is receiving the blessings of the Most High. Yeah, the devil give it to you quick and fast, but he snatch it. You lose somebody, you lose something, if not your life as well. You lose your connection to the Most High. What sacrifice is that? Is you telling me that the Most High willing to give you the same thing with discipline and obedience and giving praise to the Most High, that you knew that you could do all things through the Most High, and that you not taking credit, so people be looking at you and worshiping you as you a worshiper above the Most High? Like, we have to make it make sense. You see what I'm saying? We have to make it make sense to the point where, why wouldn't you want to give the Most High the praise? Hey, y'all, I see y'all down there. My bad. No, okay, so when you say it's best to stay poor, poverty, there's no such thing as poverty. The reason why I said no such thing as poverty, because every day that you get up, you have an opportunity to make any type of money that you would like to make by actually putting it together and being creative. Only reason people are in poverty is because they don't want to do the work. They don't want to get creative. They don't want to network. They don't want to learn what it takes to know how to talk to certain people that's already wealthy. They don't want to make that disciplined decision, which is stop wasting money and blowing money on things that they could get later. Everybody has a birthright of abundance and prosperity and money. Everybody has that birthright. Okay, so I'll give you an example since you say that, right? Let's say you get $10,000 right now. May not seem like a lot. For me, it's not a lot because I done had that and some, but for you, it may be a lot, right? So what would you do with $10,000? Would you go buy your car? Would you go buy some food, some clothes? How would you invest that money? And if you say that you invested in stocks and so forth, so on, then the question would be, or real estate, etc. Question would be, are you willing to go through the steps as far as understanding the knowledge of it before you invest it, make sure it's a good investment? You want me to tell you what it is? It's not that people are in poverty for real. It's all in your mind that people think they're in poverty. Once you start taking actions and take responsibility and discipline, it's going to get you out of poverty. Stop wasting money on fast food. Stop buying a lot of subscriptions. Stop giving your money away. Pay your bills. Pay yourself as well. Take the money that you're saving and go put it in investment and let it build over time. That means you also got to do your research as well. Excuse me. There's one thing I want to hit when you say about being in poverty. If you out here doing wicked stuff, the Most High is not going to bless you with your financial abundance that he has for you, which is your birthright. You can get it from the devil, or you can manipulate and lie and steal from people and tell them all kinds of stuff so you can get it. Yeah, you can get it that way, but it's not coming from the Most High. Yo, what's happening? Okay. I got to get to this point, though, that you talked about. Let me make sure I didn't see something else. You said my thoughts are unorganized. I mean, well, I would say this to my thoughts being organized. I don't have a problem in my life. I mean, my bills are paid on time. I got money saved up. I could buy anything I actually want just as far as the comfort for me. I could give people some money if they need some support and help. You know what I mean? I'm about to go in this store in a minute and buy what I want. I don't have to stand outside. I don't have to steal from nobody. I don't have to go scheme and scam or create any fraud. So, I mean, you are entitled to your opinion. I could dress how I want to. I could dress like this, or I could go put on some other different type of clothes like I'm getting ready to step out, you know, nightlife type thing. And if I don't have it in there, I could go buy it. Yeah, like my life is my life. It doesn't supposed to satisfy other people. It's supposed to satisfy me. Unorganized. I graduated with a 3.8 GPA and my IQ is a 130. So I guess unorganized people can't organize things that's organized in front of them to actually be organized and a mindset to focus on the things, accomplish those things. Because you have to have an organized mindset and also organized thoughts and emotions to actually get a 3.8 GPA and also an IQ of 130. There's no way around it. You can't even cheat. You can't cheat a 3.8 GPA, and you can't most definitely cheat no IQ test. You can't cheat it. So yeah, shouts out to you. Listen, man, I do get the trolls every now and then, man. I'm very mature, emotionally mature, intelligent, or intelligence / emotional, mature when it comes down to diversity and people way of expressing themselves. So I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to you. Y'all make sure y'all hit it with a follow and all that good things. You know, you can learn a lot, you know. Right? He may have his moment where he's in this negative state or he's lacking the understanding or maybe it'd be another day when you see him if he goes live. A lot of the people on here that's on YouTube do not go live at all. They just troll and go to different broadcasters and they give their opinion about what they think. But one thing I could tell you, my life itself, being favored by the Most High, put me in this position despite who feel that I should be in this position, despite those who resonate and those who don't understand and resonate. Nation, when it come down to having a conversation and so forth. So sometimes I may talk fast or whatever, but either way it go, what people didn't understand that he struggled with in this moment, a message is a message. You ain't supposed to be trying to put everything together anyway. If that's the case, if you look at your whole household, everything is not put together. So it's not organized. So what are we talking about here? You're looking to be a distraction, but you're not a distraction, nor am I going to get upset. It's nothing to get upset by you expressing yourself. I respect what you said, just to let you know. And most people don't even give that compliment because most people want to debate. Most people want to lash out based on what you express. And I respect what you said. You said what you said. You're entitled to your opinion. And even if it's a fact, guess what? There's nothing but life every day to grow. You know what I'm saying? Every day, a little fish, man, a little fish turns into a big fish. Before that little fish began to eat, it had to swim around its parents to follow and pay attention. So thank you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, if y'all like the content, whatever, make sure you like, share, and follow. Appreciate it. And if you got any questions in the comments, please be respectful, and I will respond to any of your comments and shout you out as well. There's no need to being ignorant. That ain't gonna hurt me. It's gonna hurt you. All you're gonna do is build bad karma for yourself. And a lot of people don't understand karma work in so many ways. People think that they gotta do something real big for karma to hit them. But a lot of times, like, well, ain't nothing happened to me. But look around. Look how many people being affected by your actions. Your bloodline ain't just you. You're not here on this planet by you. That's what people's problem is. They're so selfish. They think that because they're doing something over here and they got cousins and family members over there and friends and so forth, so on, they're not being affected by it. Next thing you know, they end up getting killed. Next thing you know, they end up dying. Next thing you know, they getting sick, and it's cost of you. Nothing happened to you, but it's cost of you. You're doing it. But see, we ain't gonna get into all that because that's getting off the subject of what I was talking about. When I came on here to get information to inspire people. I ain't come on here to be debating and arguing with people. Gentlemen, it's not women doing this stuff, but I'm not saying there isn't any out there. Gentlemen, find you a content or a place to actually go through those things, or go work on your craft or something. Give YouTube a break. People who are doing YouTube is out here to actually inspire people and give people information that can help them. We're not getting on here to be trolled and gang stalked and manipulated and lied and slandered and all that. We didn't come on here for none of that. You look like a movie thug. I'm not a thug, not a thug at all, because I'm wearing a ball cap that represent a baseball team and a hoodie that keeps you warm. Don't make me a thug. And be honest with you, thug, it really no such thing as that. It's a made up word by man whoever decided to make it up to represent, to identify a person. We identify by being a spiritual being and a physical avatar. We're not thugs, we're not gangster, we're not none of that stuff. And yes, you can still use those words. I'm not saying people shouldn't use those words. Our looks are deceiving. You know what I'm saying? By people coming at me for no reason and all that, while I'm being respectful to everybody who decide to come over here and listen, and those who don't have no reason. This is what I was talking about like earlier in the broadcast about just wickedness, like how money or things make people wicked. They don't think before they speak. They just say reckless stuff. Like, and a person who like me, I'm really, what is the word I'm looking for? I am a reactor to ignorance, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not reacting to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, my looks are deceiving. It make you look like I'm soft. It makes it look like I'm nobody, none of that. I save lives out here. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. Hopefully you're either doing it or you will begin to do it. We save lives out here. We ain't on that type of time. We're not taking lives. We're not laughing at people, making people commit suicide and all that crazy stuff. We're not here for that. Not here for none of that. None of that. Nothing ignorant ever impressed me. It just let me be grateful and show me how to be grateful, because everybody who be ignorant and doing all this crazy stuff, they lose something, and a lot of times they lose their life. You know what I mean? Or they take somebody's life and now they lose theirs. You know what I mean? So we understand that. It's sad that people who are doing the ignorant stuff can't even understand and see that, because that makes people take accountability. So by that being said, people not, what you talking about? I got to find somebody to point the finger at. So we understand that for those who are divine beings and people who are followers of either Christ consciousness or the Most High, or that belief system, which can be Christianity, Islam, Buddha, you know, Hindu, etc., etc. I'm gonna name all the religions, but it's a lot of them. But and beliefs and practices. But shouts out to everybody, whatever. There's good and bad in every belief system, every occult, whatever. That's just what it is. Every hood, they got good and they got bad. Every white person got good, they got bad. Every black person got good, they got bad. Every Spanish, all the different type of Latinos got good and bad. That's what it is. There's no way around it. So I would never look at one culture as all bad people. That I would have to be around all of it, and that's not even enough time to engage with one person than to deal with thousands and millions of a culture to say that this group and they got this pigment skin and they are XYZ. Nah, it don't work that way, because there's a lot of black people do a lot of messed up stuff. A lot of white people do a lot of messed up. Mexicans, Latino, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Colombians, Haitians. I mean, the list goes on. So those people serve the devil. Then you got the ones who don't do the wicked shit. They serve the Most High. That's what it is. No way around it. You know what I'm saying? And you think you talking about me being organized, we're going to see how unorganized I am. I know that I'm a mold or a molding in the making. You know what I'm saying? Before you was able to eat your food as a child, what did you have to do? You had to eat on that. You had to suck on that bottle, right? You may not even got a bottle. You might have got breastfed, right? So that's anything and everything in life. You know what I'm saying? It's a process for everything. It's always something we can work on, no matter how much we think our craft is this and that and that and the other. See, I got off the subject of what I'm talking about just to entertain you a little bit, but it's good information. It's good point of views, and I'm not offended by it. So, and then it just show people when pressure is present, it just show you how myself can handle pressure. You know what I'm saying? I do at some time express myself loudly, and people get a misconception that I'm upset, but I just have passion for what I do, and that's serving the Most High. That's just what it is. Nobody's gonna take me off this throne, I promise you. while you enjoying your oodles, noodles, and chips and your pop, meaning soda, or you drinking your beer or your alcohol, I'm over here in warfare fighting off witches and warlocks because they want me not to get these messages out to the masses of people for change. So yeah, whatever. I ain't gonna say you not know nobody because I don't know that. The Most High haven't revealed that to me, but you are somebody. So you here to actually do whatever you choose to do with your free will. You can do good with it or you can do bad. That's on you. It doesn't affect nobody but you. But it can affect other people if you cause somebody to lose their life in whatever way, rather it's jail, temporary or permanent disability, or temporary jail time, temporary injury, whatever. It's a lot of different things, but yeah, it's whatever. People what? Yeah, I already know, man. I already know, man. I ain't even mad at him. Look, I stream on another um, platform besides YouTube. I've been doing it for like probably like 5 years over there. And, I've seen so much. It, I see so much stuff, man. It's crazy, but those individuals, they felt the same way, man, about me as far as like, yo, you like all over the place. And it's not that I'm over the place. I'm talking about different things, not trying to hold up people's time. People got things they got to do. And no need of me staying stuck on one thing when there's so many different things to talk about. Problems are numerous of problems. We can't just talk about one problem. See, what he didn't understand is that people are dealing with different things. So when people come to this cast or whatever cast they come to, there's a message for them to hear. That's why you see so many different things. That's a message for them. It may not be for you, but it is for all of us. Even if we don't ever experience, we can take the information and give it to somebody else. You see what I'm saying? So that's what people get getting it mixed up, how the Most High should orchestrate something. You know what I mean? I could talk real slow and drag the time and try to be in my mental state that most people, they try to be perfect about something. I'm not trying to be perfect about anything. I'm just saying what needs to be said and moving on. Happy holidays, by the way. Merry Christmas to all, man. Yeah, I just not into all that. I find it very flattering. I take it as a compliment. I take it as a compliment, man. You know, the devil and these people, that be hiding in the shadows, they're gonna send people to our broadcasts and our personal life to distract us or to discourage us from getting these messages out. Because you got a lot of people who's scared to speak up, but there ain't nothing to be scared of. Once you get on the Most High side, these people already done found out that there's miracles and there's things that happen beyond the physical realm that they can't do nothing about. You see, what people fail to realize, these people always been limited of control. And so what they would do, they would create and push all this negative energy out here to keep your vibrational low, which your root chakra, which I haven't did a post on that, which I will, to explain a little bit about the root chakra. And for those shorts, y'all, that I be doing, for some reason that YouTube took away my 60 seconds. I didn't do anything to get it taken. They will not explain to me. So when I'm doing the 15 seconds, I try to speak so fast, which is crazy. And then a lot of it get cut off at the end. But hopefully you will get the message because, you know, at the end of the day, my goal is to get as much as I can say as possible instead of saying, okay, here's part 2 and here's part 3. I mean, it's a good option, but the best options, I don't know why they took it. They gave me an option of 3 minutes and 15 seconds. 3 seconds and 15 seconds. That's all I get. I had more than that. I think I had an option for 30 seconds as well and 60 seconds. But either way it go, man, I just said I'd make the best of it. You know, it's a lot of things that the devil had control for a very long time, and he would intervene and so forth and so on. Not here to convince nobody. You have to have your personal relationship with the Most High so you can find out for yourself. So when you like, okay, all right, yeah, he on point. Because me telling you and you not experiencing is not helping you at all. That's just like you coming to church and I'm telling you about God, but then I don't tell you go out there and experience the Most High yourself. How would you ever be able to build that personal relationship with the Most High when your relationship with the Most High gonna be a little different than everybody else's? The goal is to have good character. Good character, and then you have people out here who say they got good character, but they out here doing malicious stuff. Okay. They're justifying their behavior, their actions. Okay. We do got to get to a point where we doing certain things that we got to go through it over and over and over to that point where it breaks us down. Then we finally get the lesson. It reminded me of that young lady, man, that caught HIV from her baby father. Then I'm gonna get off here. She caught HIV by her baby father, and I could tell that she never cheated and etc. Right, based on how she carried herself. She finally expressed it. It was hurting her. This man was messing with men and women, but he caught it from a man or whatever. And men need to stop doing that. If you out here messing around, you need to at least let your partner know, or just leave her alone, or leave whoever alone that you're dealing with, because it's not right. And you know, when you're doing that, that's murder. So I'm surprised she ain't pressed charges on him. But they got kids together. She knew he wasn't right because there's time that he cheated then and so forth, so on. You know, people be holding on. This is where God be warning us about wicked stuff, and we just sit there and deal with it like we supposed to. But see, the devil put strongholds on people so to make people stay. He'll come up, he's very crafty. Get the person say a bunch of sweet nuts, baby, you know I love you. Honey, you know I love you, I'll never do anything to hurt you. I promise I won't do it again. I'm not here for money, whatever. It goes, the list goes many ways. Not picking at nobody, by the way, so don't get offended. But this is the truth. Whether you get the truth from me, the truth is on YouTube, the truth is in real life, and so forth, so on. We cannot run from it. That's our problem. We've been running from the truth for so long, and that's why everything is where it's at in a default. Most High say, okay, I'm coming to clean up. Y'all ain't see nothing yet. Wait, it's the beginning of the year. 12 o'clock hit. I don't see so many people exposed. It's crazy. But anyway, blessings, happy holidays, y'all. Shouts out to the real ones. Shouts out to the fake ones. In order for people to be fake, they can be converted over, y'all. Don't be mad at them. The Most High gave me some insight and wisdom about fake people and hateful people and all that. They can be converted. Trust me. If I can be converted and you can be converted, they can be converted. So we ain't gonna give up on them. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna give up on them. We're gonna let them have their little shine. You know what I'm saying? Just like a little baby, you know, kicking and the baby just want to be held and rocked and loved. And we know people lacking love, and we know people lacking self-esteem and confidence and so forth, so on. So we know that they're lacking in a lot of things. So only thing we can do is just show them how you do it. And hopefully our influence will influence them to influence themselves to actually be a better version of themselves. But it's your boy, All of the Body, OB Saeed. If you like this content and you like to share it with your family and friends or discuss some of the things that I spoke about today, be more than glad to do so. I'm about to go ahead and get this food together and enjoy this food. Enjoy the rest of my day. Blessings to all, man.